Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the topic respiration. Let us see what is respiration, what is the role of respiration in our daily life, what type of respiration we have to study. So this is a part of the first chapter of class 10 biology, that is life processes. Earlier we have discussed about the life processes, that all the vital functions that are required to run your life is known as the life processes. For example, nutrition, respiration, circulation, excretion. So we have discussed about the nutrition in the previous slides. Now today we will discuss about the respiration. What actually respiration is? So respiration is a biochemical process. It is an exothermic process. It is a catabolic process, and it oxidizes the food to produce energy. Let us discuss one by one. Respiration is a biochemical process. Why it is said it is a biochemical process? Because this process is going inside the cells of an organism, whether it is a plant or animal. And this chemical reaction is going on to run the vital function, that is the growth of an organism, for the repairing of the what cells, because during this respiration process energy is produced in the form of ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate. And as during this process energy is produced, that's why it is known as an exothermic process. Energy is being produced, so it is known as exothermic process. So respiration is an exothermic process. It is a catabolic process. Why it is a catabolic process? Because in this process glucose or the food we eat breaks down into simpler molecules, and that simpler molecules are absorbed, assimilated, and then they are used up for the various processes, and one of them is the production of what? Energy. How that food get break down? So for the breakdown of the food undergoes oxidation reaction, that is the food burned in the presence of oxygen and produce energy. So overall, in nutshell, we will understand that respiration is a biochemical process because it is going inside the cell, also called cellular respiration. As during this process energy is being liberated in the form of ATP, so it is an exothermic process. During this process the food or the nutrients breaks down, so it is a catabolic process. And for the breakdown of the food undergoes the oxidation reaction, that's why it is called that the food is oxidized. So a very simple definition of respiration is a biochemical process in which the food oxidizes to produce energy, and that energy is used by the cells of our body or by an organism for the repairing and growth of them. Now, most of the time people used to understand that respiration and breathing both are same, or whether both are different. Obviously they run parallel to each other, but there is quite differences between respiration and breathing. So there is a clear cut tabular representation of the differences between respiration and breathing. Let us see what are that. Respiration is a biochemical process because it is going inside the cells, especially in the mitochondria and the cytoplasm. On the other hand, breathing is a physical process because it is not happening inside a cell. We have a well defined respiratory system, including the nose, the nostrils, and so on. So they are using the organs. That's why it is called the breathing. Respiration occurs inside the cell, whereas breathing occurs through the organs. During respiration, energy is produced in the form of ATP, but during breathing, there is no such production of ATP because there is only exchange of gases in the case of breathing. That is, the oxygen is being inhaled and CO2 is being exhaled. While in respiration, there is no exchange of gases. There is no exchange of gases. Then must be a question going in your mind that then what and how the oxygen that is being used in the process of respiration comes. Actually, that oxygen entered your body by the process of breathing, and that oxygen is used in the process of respiration. Done? So we can say respiration and breathing runs parallel to each other, or they are happening simultaneously. Now, respiration and photosynthesis. These are most of the time creating confusion that respiration and photosynthesis, in both the cases exchange of gases is going on. Then what is the difference between respiration and photosynthesis? So during respiration, the food get break down to produce energy. Food breaks down. Whereas in the case of photosynthesis, food is manufactured by the process of photosynthesis. Food is manufactured, where in the case of respiration, food is broken down. So in the respiration, it is a catabolic process, that is the breakdown process, where the photosynthesis is an anabolic process or the constructive process. During respiration, energy is liberated in the form of ATP. But in the case of photosynthesis, for the formation of glucose, energy is used up. That's why it is called endothermic. Or the energy is used, absorbed. That's why it is called endothermic reaction. Now, respiration occurs in the absence of sunlight because there is no such role of sunlight in the respiration. But in the case of photosynthesis, as we have studied earlier, in the absence of light, we can't imagine the photosynthesis. So obviously it will occur in the presence of sunlight. Now let us try to discuss about the biochemical reaction for respiration. So let us recall the first slide, that is, respiration is a biochemical process. It is an exothermic process, it is a catabolic process, and the food oxidizes to produce energy. Now let us clump together all that 4 sentences, and you will find out that all that 4 sentences implies this reaction. In this reaction, glucose is being oxidized, that is, the food get oxidized. So glucose, that is C6H12O6, the molecular formula, and this is being oxidized in the presence of oxygen. So a chemical reaction is going on, so it is a chemical process. And this glucose, when breaks down in the presence of oxygen, then it produces CO2. That means it is a catabolic process. Why? Because during this process, glucose breaks down to produce carbon dioxide and water. Respiration is an exothermic process because energy is liberated. So you can see in this case, ATP is produced. How much ATP? 38 ATP. So Respiration is a biochemical process in which the food oxidizes to produce energy, and that energy is stored in the form of ATP molecule in the cells of the body, and that produced energy is used in the what growth and repair of the cell. So ATP, ATP, it simply stands for adenosine triphosphate, and it is the currency or the energy currency of the cell. In the absence of this energy in the form of ATP, the reaction will be not possible. Then let us discuss in the next slide. ATP, that is the adenosine triphosphate. Where it is present? It is present inside the cell. It is triphosphate. That means this ATP consists of three phosphate groups. Three phosphate groups. That is the here PO4 3 minus is the phosphate. It is a radical. PO4 3 minus. And this ATP breaks down to produce ADP. That is the adenosine diphosphate, along with inorganic phosphate and energy. And again that energy is used up and combines with the ADP, and it produces the ATP. That means ATP breaks down to produce ADP and inorganic phosphate, and again that inorganic phosphate combines with the ADP to produce the ATP. That is the adenosine triphosphate. Now when we will move, then we will find that there are two types of respiration, that is the aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. What are these aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration? We will discuss in the next class. Till then, take care and goodbye. Thank you.